One of the things we're finding a lot in our practice is we're doing a lot of specialty training on top of the functionality training that companies are doing. Right.
Right.
And that usually occurs in office hours. Sometimes for some companies, we'll do them twice a week. And it's literally just people from their shops or where seats have been allocated to ask us questions. And for me, it gets pretty dynamic. I mean, we'll have marketing departments on there that are using it to make marketing. I've got C-suite people that have some products, right? And the C-suite person that writes all the speeches, all the talking point papers. It's just like a proposal writer, so they don't have to go down to the SME, the subject matter expert, the person making the fins on the rocket, and chew up their very valuable time. And they probably don't want to talk to you or write a speech anyway. You can pull that information in. It's a great research assistant, great writer. Works for marketing, works for C-suite, works for contracts. So we're finding this applicability or dual use almost inside a company that buys it for proposal or for legal. I mean, the applications are just endless, right?
They really are. Great use cases we've seen is that we work with a lot of professional services organizations, a lot of law firms, accounting firms, engineering firms, and so forth. And one of the biggest challenges they have is actually around CVs or biographies and managing those kinds of documents or case studies and project sheets. A lot of that's sitting either in unformatted copies of CVs that suddenly need to take on the branding of that engineering firm and be, repositioned like that, or a project sheet that's actually sitting in someone's head or on a call that they've had, and being able to then consume those pieces of input data, whether it be someone's original personal resume, and convert that using AI into a fully branded resume for the firm, or taking a call transcript that's happened that describes a project that was recently worked on, and taking the inputs from that and converting that into a first draft project sheet just off the call transcript, because AI is such a good writer to be able to take those scenarios and use the ChorusDocs templating capability and output those things into something that's usable then in a bid or a proposal. But just cutting down substantially on those administrative tasks in those areas and bringing them all back together again. Still needs a human, though. I think that's a very key point.
Gen AI is doing more than just doing some writing for us, right? It's a fantastic research assistant at the front, which saves countless hours and lets you get to the best thing to put in your paper or document, so to speak. But then the second thing is it allows the human to come to the platform or to the technology in the way that suits them best. And by that, I mean, we just did a deployment with Purdue University for a lot of professors, and some of them are not great writers, but they can tell you all about the technical solution to the nth degree. So I just started saying, hey, just go for a walk and record your conversation for 20 minutes or for an hour. Record your next lecture to your students, pull those into the system, and the system's going to find those when you need to answer questions or for the proposal, or you just take it and have Gen AI rewrite it, and you can write another journal article, which we know is the coinage of the realm. So I love the fact that we can almost verbally interact with the system through transcription. I think it's unlocking a lot of human potential and giving people skills that are maybe gaps where in areas they're not very, very strong, right?
Yeah. It's really exciting to see where this technology is going.